Hi, my name is Violetta. I'm 29 years old. I live in London. I work as a paralegal by day, and I'm an artist by always. The things that are most important to me is being at peace with myself, being authentic with how I am and how I present myself, and being passionate about everything I do. I'm kind, I'm open minded, and I'm curious. I'm always eager to learn about new things. I'm also responsible and I learn from criticism. I am very emotional. I take things very personally and I can easily cry, whether it's tears of joy or tears of happiness or just empathy for someone else. I'm also judgmental and bossy. I was sent to an English boarding school from Russia when I was 11 years old. I didn't speak the language and I didn't have any friends in England. Fitting into the new environment and the new people was a real struggle. I got bullied and I got into fights with girls and the boys laughed at me. Shoelaces on my shoes got cut off by some girls. I got kicked in the head by some girls who were sitting on the bus just behind me, and my name, Violetta, got laughed at, it got mocked. The girls called me Violonza. I've actually never told this to like anyone until just now. And then when I moved to a new school, um, somebody suggested that I changed my name to something simple, like Vicky, and I did. And until my mid 20s, I was Vicky to everyone. In teenage years, I remember walking into the classroom. This was back in the new school, and one of the boys um, pulled me over, touched me, or did something physical to get my attention that I wasn't giving to him before. And I turned around and I said, "Don't touch me," with a quite thick Russian accent back then. And he mocked me again. He laughed at me and he started repeating the words over and over again, "Don't touch me, don't touch me." And so did the people in the classroom. I was really embarrassed and I felt I was being unliked. And all of this had a huge impact on my self image as a teenager. I was different from the other girls. I looked differently. I had really thick eyebrows and thick frizzy hair, really curvy figure, big butt. I didn't get their sense of humor, they didn't get my jokes. And so, to fit in addition to changing my name, I cut my hair and I started straightening it dead with straightness all the time. And I plucked my eyebrows super thin into two little, tiny little lines. Well, first of all, I freaking love my thick eyebrows and my frizzy hair. Love all of that. And I love my name, Violetta. And whenever I introduce myself, if somebody doesn't get it from the first time, I would repeat my name over and over again in the nicest, friendliest way possible, just to help that other person learn how to pronounce it properly. Oh, and I love my accent. I love my Russian accent, and I can make that thick Russian accent come to play at any time. And if you don't like it, well, до свидания, until we meet again. I would say yes and no. Women are judgmental and they judge each other, we judge each other on what we wear, the makeup we wear, our hair, who are we dating, where are we shopping, where are we going. It does happen, and then we gossip about it to each other and to other people around it. And if you say no, you're not like that, you don't gossip, you don't judge, Well, you do. You absolutely do. You may call it by a different name, but you definitely do that. It's in our nature. And having said that, I believe that having one person, one woman who is able to be open and honest and to show her vulnerability to the woman next to her and to share, but truly share, like truly openly share her vulnerabilities with the other woman. This can be a truly inspiring process, and it doesn't matter whether it's a woman, a complete stranger that you've just met, or whether it's one of your closest girlfriends. And I am extremely grateful to have amazing girlfriends with whom I can be vulnerable and who I completely admire and support and look up to for their honesty and for their vulnerabilities and them sharing these things with me. So I feel it works. It works both ways. It had a massive impact on my life. I shut down my social media, my Instagram and Facebook in April 2019 because I realized I became addicted to it. And if anyone thinks that possibly the word addiction is an exaggeration and you're not, well, think about it. Can you get through a nice, delicious meal with a friend or a boyfriend or, anyone without having the need to check your mobile phone? Well, I got to the stage when I did it without even realizing it, and I bet you do as well. And so I got rid of my social media and I stopped wasting time looking at what other people were doing, what they were wearing, how they looked, where they went, where they traveled. And of course, somehow everyone is just so damn happy and beautiful on your phone screens, on my phone screen. And instead, I am now focusing on me. And I have to tell you, I've not missed out on anything at all. And I'm very happy having gotten rid of my social media. And I still take loads of pictures and I just don't post them to everyone. I send them to some individuals who some love, some don't love receiving them. I would give everyone the possibility of having most delicious meal and going on the most wonderfully romantic and exciting date and spending a productive and fun day at work and being able to have a meaningful conversation with the person next to you without having the need to go on your smartphone. Not for a second. That would be awesome. Hi, Violetta. What a pretty name you have. You are an absolutely beautiful, kind girl. And remember, you are the strongest and most powerful and most fearless, just the way you are. Don't be afraid to stand for yourself. And trust me, you will have everything and even more of what you want. I love you.